Now we turn back the clock for another segment of Backchecking, taking a look at the 1993 Boulevard Lake Triathlon, an annual event held here in Thunder Bay in the 90s.
The triathlon competitors started off with a 1.5-kilometer swim around Boulevard Lake. After this first stage, Michael Coote for the men and Jody Taylor for the women led going into the transition to the bikes, and apparently had trouble from then on. Michael Hay and Barb Siegel both came out of the water in third spot, but took charge on the 40-kilometer cycle portion down Lakeshore Drive. Siegel took the lead for the women near the turnaround when Taylor had bike problems. Hay passed Coote and Gareth Jones to take the lead for the men, but was followed closely by Dave Haryu. Hay held onto a slim lead going through the 10K run, finishing 1 minute ahead of Haryu with a time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Well, it took definitely a tough bike ride out there because Dave Haryu was breathing down my shoulders, so I had to ride tough for sure.
Men's winner Mike Hay and runner-up Dave Haryu are not only roommates at Lakehead University, but they both beat the course record by over 2 minutes today. Haryu, who beat Hay in a race last week, says the two have a friendly rivalry going.
He'd had a good race. I wasn't too far behind him off the bike, 24 seconds, so if I would have had a good run, I could have easily won if I felt a little better, but it was good.
Women's winner Barb Siegel had a slim lead over last year's winner Susan Hay on the bike portion, but won handily because of her strong performance in the run. Astonishingly enough, this race was a first for her.
Yeah, it's my first triathlon, but I trained pretty hard for it.
Yeah. And what was the hardest part of it for you?
The run, the first 5K, but the second 5K was pretty good.
Siegel finished with a time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, a good 7 minutes ahead of Hay, who says her running still needs some work to beat Siegel.
She had a really strong bike leg. I knew, because she's a lifeguard, that she'd have me coming out of the water. And if I couldn't catch her on the bike, I know she's been training hard, I probably couldn't catch her on the run.
Along with the 3-person teams who competed, around 12 women and 40 men completed this grueling event, often called the true test of endurance. They've got that right. Jonathan Wilson, TBT Sports.